Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to check out the Sparky Linux Multimedia Edition. So this is the special multimedia edition for creators. So creators doing videos, audio, you are doing some graphics work, you can use this multimedia edition for your designs and productivity. So let us start. So we are now booted into the Sparky Linux Multimedia Edition. You have got a XFC desktop here. So there is a panel, standard XFC panel at the bottom. So there is no XFC dock given. On the desktop, you have got the home, trash and the file system. So first we will explore the panel. So to the leftmost, this is the application menu. Then you got the minimize, maximize Windows button. On the right, you have got this network manager. You have got the volume control. You have got the workspace feature and you have got the date, time and calendar. So now let us go over and explore the application menu. So at the top you have got a run program, so you can specify which program to run. Then you have got settings. In settings you have got the standard XFC settings. So you have got the about me, accessibilities, advanced network feature, appearance, Bluetooth adapters, Bluetooth manager, color profiles, default applications, desktop, display manager, file manager settings, firewall is there, keyboard is there, light DM, GTK, greeter settings, menu editor for the application menu. Then you have got this mouse and touchpad settings, notifications, you have got the onboard on-screen keyboard. So you have got the settings for the onboard keyboard. Then you have got the panel settings, power manager, print settings, pulse audio volume control, Qt file settings, reviewable drives and media settings, screensaver settings, session and startup. You have got a settings editor, you have got a synaptic package manager for installation using a GUI based system, text doc TK. Then you have got the text editor settings, window manager tweaks, workspaces, XFC, terminal settings, yard settings. Yard is nothing but the dialog box settings. So the dialog box windows can be configured using the yard settings. And in the audio section, you have got a host of audio applications for your audio recording, audio editing. For example, you got this jack clock, jack transport, patches is there. Then you got the effects application. So Jammin, Rack, Zeta, BLS, Zeta, Mu1. So different emulators. Let us check out one by one. What is it? So what is Guitarix? So these are the different. Okay, so this is a guitar amplifier. So it will amplify the sound. So if you connect to your guitar, it will amplify the recorded sound of the guitar. You can start the jack, ignore the jack. So let us start the jack. So now the jack is activated. So if you have got any instrument plugged in into the jack, it will stream the instrument output inside the jack and it will go in the system, and you can then edit the sound, you can amplify, you can do different operations on the sound. So this is it. So this is the Guitarix sound amplifier. Then there is Jammin is there, Rack is there. So let us check out Jammin. So Jammin is a jack audio mastering interface. Jammin is designed to perform professional audio mastering of any number of input streams. So you can attach multiple input streams to your system audio in, and then you can work on the input streams professionally. So this is it, 1024 band hand drawn EQ. So there is a equalizer also with modifiable parametric control. So 31 band graphic equalizer, 3 band compressor, 3 band audio width control, look ahead limiter, boost. So audio boost is there and a number of other features. So this is very helpful for the budding audio artist. So now I will close this. What I will do is I will try to check out two applications of each section. We cannot have everything because then the video will become very long. Do you want to terminate? Yes, you have to say yes. It will stop the jack. Then in the MIDI tools, you got the G MIDI monitor with ALSA support. So it works on the ALSA. It doesn't work on pulse audio or the pipe wire. So your MIDI audio can be monitored through this. Right now I don't have any audio equipment connected, so that's why. Otherwise it will show up here. The channels will show up here. Then in the, okay, we are already okay. So now we will go to the jack keyboard. Okay, so first I think we will have to start the jack. So for that we have to start the guitar X. Yes, now the jack has started. Now this will work. So now again go to the MIDI tools and start the jack keyboard. So this is the jack keyboard. You can use it to synthesize sound. I'm not an expert of these things because I do video recording only. So for me, OBS Studio, Shortcut and Kdenlive is more than good enough. So my recording is limited only to a single track. But if you want to do multi-track audio recording and mastering, you can use all these applications. So these are all not used to me. At least till now, I have not used any of these applications. So I may not be the best person to show you around. But I am also trying to learn because it is exciting. It is, though it is very complicated, but it is exciting also. So you got this virtual MIDI keyboard is also there. So you can control it. You can have a default chorus at the background. You can add the different reverberation settings. So right now it is at Hall 2. You can have 3 room options are there. You can change the key velocities, controls, pitch wheel, program list. You can save configuration. You can save key map also. So I will close this. We will keep the jack audio connection on because other applications will also use this. Now the mixer is there. So we have got this echo mixer. Okay, so the dock is here. I thought the dock was not there, but it is there. So dock is also there. We can, I think, remove this dock panel. So in the dock panel, you have got this Mozilla Firefox is there, and then I think this is the Aptos. Yes, Aptos App Center. So what we will do is we will remove this panel. It is not required, I think. Simple bottom panel is good enough. Yes, now we were in the mixers. So let us start the echo mixer. Let us see what happens. It should work. Then we will use the HDSP mixer. Let us see what happens. Then you can go with the, let us go with the pulse audio volume meter. So it will show you the meter of the input. So built-in analog, built-in audio, analog, stereo. So whatever the sound input got inside on the left and the right channel, it will show up here. What is the volume of that sound that is getting input in the your laptop or your system. Then there is sequencing. So LMS is a, yes, you have to create this for the first time. So this is the audio studio. So here you can configure it. You can configure the VST plugins. I'm using VST plugins for the video recording. So I got another laptop where I am using OpenSUSE Tumbleweed with KDE desktop and Pico's DAW installed. So I am able to do professional level recording using the VST plugins in the OBS Studio. So I am also new to this. I am learning. So maybe in another 1 or 2 years I might be become have sufficient knowledge to explain to you this all things in better way. But right now you can try it yourself. I'm just showing you around the different applications. So this is the Linux Audio Studio. I'm just showing you the possibilities with the Sparky Linux Multimedia Edition. Now these are the different tools. So this is QJack, Rose Garden, Sound Converter is there, Sound Juicer is there, Sweep is there, Text Guitar. Let us check out the Ardor. So Ardor is a digital audio workstation. We'll close this. It is take some time because it is booting up for first time. I will close this Guitar X. Then I will let us open some another tool. What is this audio tag tool? So this is used to add tags to your soundtrack. So the soundtrack file, you can edit the tags of the soundtrack file from here. Then this is the noise meter. So you can filter out the noise using the pre-configured settings. You can detect the noise also using slow ITU, RMS or the AV pre-configured settings. You can have the, I think these are the channels. So 8 channel sound noise meter is there. I think these are the channels of the sound. So it is taking some quite a time. Let us go over and do forward. Yes. Use Ardor to playback material as it has been recording. Use an external mixer or hardware mixer. So you can either have a software mixer or a hardware mixer. Ardor will play no role in monitoring. And if you ask Ardor to playback material that is being recording, then it will have a role in monitoring the audio channel. Use master bus directory. Use additional monitor bus. Connect the master bus directly to your hardware inputs. We will go with this option. Now Ardor is ready for use. Applied. Yes. So this is the Ardor session. So you got templates, advanced session, recording session, and an empty template. And this is the session name. So whatever you will record, it will be stored in this file, and you can name the file also. Right now by default it is untitled. Okay, so let us name it Ardor. Okay, now this MIDI setup is there, so you can select the sound. Either you can have the inbuilt ALSA sound, you can use sound coming from the jack input, you can use pulse audio. So if you sing and your microphone will record, laptop microphone will record, that will go in the Ardor system, and then you can master that sound. Similarly for the jack and ALSA. So if jack is there, the sound from the external device will go into your system jack, and then it will be uh, going to the Ardor audio MIDI setup, and then you can master that sound. So like something like this, it is going to work like something like this. There is some device control panel. You can see the input device right now HDA Intel. So the Intel sound card is being used, and output device is also Intel HDA. So this is the sound card, high definition sound card, analog sound card of your system. You can change the sampling rates. You can change the buffer sizes. You can change the period. You can change the input channels. You can change the output channels. You can fix the hardware input latency, hardware output latency. And MIDI system you can change over as to ALSA raw devices or ALSA sequencer. You can also calibrate the audio. You can auto start, you can refresh the devices, you can start the recording or start the input from the devices. Okay, so I will now close this. You check this out. Let us go and check some more. And there is a tuning is there. So GX tuner has been given, so you can tune the sound. So there are some scales are given: chromatic, scale 3, diatonic, scale 35, chromatic. So you can change over. Even I have not used, so I will not. I am not an expert. I cannot tell you more than that because I also not use this. This is also new for me. Okay, then there is a meter which is there. What is this? Ja, let us check out. Okay, so this is the audio analyzer, and this is the bit meter. Let me check what is bit meter. Okay, so this is the bit meter. So a host of different tools, free tools are available for your sound mastering requirements. Okay, now we will go ahead. Yes, and there are some players, Excel and radio station. Let us check out the radio station. So it is taking some time to open up. Let us also click on Excel. Okay, so this is the audio. I think it is audio or video. Let us check out. I think it is both audio as well as video. You can use this. You can add your music, so it will play your audio tracks. As I think even video also it will be able to run. Then you have got radio also. You can use it to stream or run online radio. So you got some pre-configurations for Icecast radio and the Soma FM. You can play playlist, audio playlist. You can directly open files from here. Noise meter we have checked. Sound juicer. Okay, sound converter. Let us check. So you can convert the different files. So audio files in one format can be changed over to the another format using the sound converter. This is sound juicer. So it will extract the sound from the audio track file, and then you can save it in different format, I think. Yes, and then you can specify the genre, year, disc, artist, and the title of the soundtrack. Okay, with this I will go ahead. In the development, you got the Bluefish editor, Blue Griffon, icon browser. Then there is this Thunar file manager. In graphics section, you got Blender, Darktable, document scanner, SoundForge, Photox. So you can also do your photography editing using this Sparky Multimedia Edition. You got Image Magic, Image Viewer, Inkscape is there, LibreOffice Draw, Light Zone is there. I think it is a studio. Light Zone must be a studio to develop your raw photographs. Yes. Okay. So it is not opening up. Maybe there is some issue. Oh yes, now it has opened up. Yes. So this is nothing but a studio to develop your photographs. Raw images you can develop here. So there are tools. So this is the yes. So Light Zone is a breakthrough in photography editing or photo editing software that makes it easy to edit digital photos and quickly achieve professional quality results. Light Zone is designed for photographers and differs in many fundamental ways from the pixel painting programs that force you to think in terms of pixel or use complex mathematical concepts like histograms and curves. Light Zone is a model based on physics of light and methods derived from the experience of photographers through the decades in the field behind the camera in the dark room. So you can enhance your photographs using this. Okay. So I will now close this. Yes, we are in graphics section. Now let us check out. Darktable is also photography studio. it will open up. Meanwhile, we will open another program from graphics section. Let us open Scribus. So this is also a light table and dark room in the dark table software. Okay, so right now there are no images, that's why it is not opening up. You can do document creation using Scribus. It is a totally studio for document creation. So here you can open any document, create new document. Using this you can open a new document from templates. There are some standard templates, so you can create books, brochures, business cards, grids, newsletters, packing stickers and PDF presentations using the standard templates. About Scribus. So this is Scribus. This is translations, authors, online updates, and the license. So it is a free software, you can use it. And of course, you can always donate to such projects, so the project remains live. So here you can add it is just like any document editor, but it helps you to create documents from the scratch. Everything is possible in the Scribus. It is just like a document server also. You can create a big number of documents and then you can access the documents. Now, what is Scientific Studio? Let us check this out. Okay, so about Scientific Studio, it is a 2D vector animation studio. So if you are to create any 2D animation, you can use this to create 2D animation. Let us open. What is raw therapy? I think it is also a picture editor. Yes, it is also optional picture editor. You can do the development of your photographs here. Let us check out the preferences. You can do image processing, dynamic profile rules. Yes, so it is a photograph editor only, developer or editor. UF raw. Let us check out what it is. Okay, so I think this is a raw image manager. So you can have different raw images. You can, I think, manage the raw images using this UF raw. Now in the internet section, we will now stop with the graphics section. So you have got yes, one program is remaining, that is Font Forge. So I think you can create the new fonts using this. So it is closing down. So you can see here the different outline fonts, bitmap fonts, text bitmap fonts, PostScript, TrueType, OpenType, SVG fonts, unified font object, font forge SFD, backup SFD, extract from PDF. You can extract the fonts from PDF also. So this is handy for the UI UX creators also to create new fonts for their system design. Okay, now let us go over to the internet. So you have got Firefox, GFTP is there, HexChat, Mail Reader, Pidgin, Rise Up VPN, Thunderbird, Transmission, UGET, and web browser. I will only focus on the uh, creator content, that is the multimedia creator apps. Other apps you already know. I will not go in detail. So you have got the LibreOffice Suite and the Atrial Document Viewer. In others, you have got NV24 Control, Mix, MP4 client, OpenShot video editor. So good. OpenShot is given by default. QJack control, QMidiNet, QSynth, QTractor, Sample One, SND, and the Zine Add Sub Effects. So it is a multi-channel jack you can use. So there are multiple jacks available for usage based on your requirement. What is NV24 control? Let us check out. It is not opening up. Let us check out mix. What happens with mix? Okay, I think it is a music library editor or something like that. There is no option, is not there. What exactly is mix? Okay, now it is opening. It took some time. I think it is also sound studio. Yes, it is a sound studio itself. So there are waveforms, 4 decks, mixer, effects, sampler, mic, auxiliary, big library. So it is a sound studio just like LMMS we have checked earlier. Okay, now we will go ahead. Let us check out NV24 control. It is not opening up. I don't know why. Yes, and now we will check out the system. So this is the about Sparky Linux. So here you can see the OS version is 7. OS code name is Orion build. OS name is Sparky Linux. Date time. So it is architecture is 64-bit. Uptime 34 minutes. Kernel is 5.18.0-2 AMD 64. RAM total. Swap. Window manager is except WM. That is the XFC Windows manager. Local is English AG. Foreign architecture enabled is i386. So i386, that is the 32-bit architecture, is enabled by default in Sparky Linux. Okay, now I will close this. Now I want to show you something. If you type uname -a, so here you can see they have provided a kernel that is SMP preempt dynamic. So what is the meaning of dynamic means the preemption, that is the interrupt can be adjusted. So they have got three states of interrupts. So you got the default interrupt, then you have got a middle interrupt level, and there is a full interrupt level. So you can change the interrupt levels in this kernel by giving commands from the terminal. And it is SMP, that is the symmetric multiprocessing. So it is used for the multi-core processors, and the version is 5.18. It is quite latest, we can say. So they are not given a full preempt, but they are given a kernel that can be adjusted for preemption at 3 different levels. So that is very clever of the developers. They are very clever. They are given the full options to the user. So you need to have the knowledge how to use the system commands to change the preemption levels. In OpenSUSE, they have not gone for this preemption. What they have gone for is a standard kernel. So standard kernels are faster than RT kernels, but they have added a CPU governor. So using the CPU governor, you can still fasten your system. So their thinking is different, and the thinking of Sparky Linux developers is different. So Sparky Linux, they are given the preemption levels in this kernel, and in OpenSUSE Geckos DAO, they believe that RT kernels are not required. You can speed up your system, so you can adjust the CPU frequency and increase it to the maximum, so the CPU runs very fast, and then you can service the interrupts more fast than a standard system. So the approach is different, but both I think both work. RT also works. RT will work for the application in foreground. So if you have got any audio video recording going on, then the system will continue to service the foreground better, and the background applications like the antivirus check or the backup, it will not work for most of the time, because it will not get the interrupt priority. The priority will be given to the audio video applications. So something like this goes on in the system, but I think both are working, because whenever I started using the RT kernel, I am able to better do the addition. So precise cut to the video track can be done using the RT kernel. Earlier, when I was using the standard kernel, I was not able to do the precise slicing of the video tracks, but with RT kernel, I am able to do precise cut of the video tracks. So the edited video tracks are better than using the standard kernel. Yes. Now what we will do is we will check out the Aptos App Center. I will close this down now. The jack is not required, so it will take some time to open up. Meanwhile, what we can do is we can check out the task manager. So here you can see the memory usage for the XFCE desktop. Right now it is 983.1 MB out of the 3.8 RAM allocated. So this is higher right now because the Aptos App Center is running in the background. You can check out the memory usage. Okay, now I will close, and the CPU usage, it is hovering between 2 to 5%, so that is good, and it is in line with the XFCE desktop. Memory usage right now is more because the Aptos App Center is syncing in the background. It is checking for the updates. There are some updates available, so we will check it out also. Now let us come back to this Aptos App Center, which has booted in the background. So here they have designed the App Center in a very different way, but it is very clean and neat looking. I am fan of the clean and neat GUI they have designed for the Aptos App Center and for the system overall. So here you have got sections, that is the applications, Aptos, search, info and exit. So if you click on the applications, which is right now in the foreground, you have got different categories of software. There is accessories, desktops, development, edu science, games, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, security and systems. So if you check on this, so you got archivers, clipboards, devices, icons, file manager, display managers, monitoring software, translators, others, USB software, terminals, themes, weather. And if you go back, let us check out the themes. So the different themes are available here. You have to just click on the theme to select it, and then you can install it. Then we will go back. Let us check out display managers. So the different display managers are available here. Let us check out the devices. So the different device managers are available here. Then let us check out the terminals. So the different terminals are available here. You can just click on any terminal and install that. So this is very nice work on part of developers. Let us check out the icons. So these are the different icons that are available. Then you have got the file managers here, different file managers. Okay, now what we will do is I will go back. Now let us check out the desktops. So these are the desktops available. So very big number of desktops are there. Some of the desktops are not available in other Linux distros. For example, PKWM is, I have not seen it in any other distro. Other is NSCDE also is not there. UKUI is available in some of the Linux distros, not all. Same for the Trinity. Draco is also, I'm seeing it for the first time. CD also I'm seeing it for the first time. So this at least 4-5 desktops are not available in other Linux distros, but they are available here. Then let us check out multimedia. So in multimedia you got audio players, audio tools, burn, DVD, CD, video player, subtitle, codecs, video tools and others. So I will come back now. So let us check out the, yes, let us check out the codecs. So these are the different codecs that are available. You can install it directly by clicking on the codecs. Okay, now let us come back. What is in others? So these are some audio video tools are available. Okay, now let us check out Aptos. What is there in Aptos? So you can refresh the package list from here. You can safely upgrade the system. You can do a full system upgrade. You can search packages from repositories. You can install packages from repository, install package from local drive, remove package from system, auto remove old packages, clean all dep cache packages, fix broken packages, edit main repository, edit custom repositories, install language packs, remove non-free packages, clean home directory, and then you can start a terminal from here. Let us check out this, edit the main repository. What happens? Let us see. Okay, so it has opened up the sources.list and you can directly add any repo here. So right now they have, so they are based on bookworm. I think they, yes, this is the source code. Okay, so they have got both source code as well as the package repo enabled. So we can disable this by adding a hash here. So we can disable this and we can disable this also, source code. And they don't have any backports because this is already the latest packages available in bookworm are there. So there is nothing more latest than the bookworm repo. So now what we have to do is, now we have to just save it. So it will save the changes to the sources.list and then you have to just close it. Okay, now we can search packages, repository. Why two different things are there? Let us check out. Okay, okay. Let us check for the OBS Studio. Let's see what happens. So done. So there is no OBS Studio available. So I think this is because the package list has not been refreshed. So let us refresh the package list. Okay. Now let us search the packages from the Debian. Okay, I think this is the Debian repository and the other is the Sparky Linux repository. Let us see what happens. It is not there. I don't know why two different things are given. I think we have to use this for some time, then only we will understand what is the difference between search packages from repositories and search packages from repositories. There is a Debian symbol at the top. Okay, now let us do a safe system upgrade. Let us see what happens. So here you can see 1177 packages are to be upgraded, 54 newly installed, 0 to remove and 10 not upgraded. So I don't think it is necessary to do this big upgrade review video, but you can do it. So it is very easy to upgrade to change the repos in this Linux distribution, that is Sparky Linux Multimedia Edition. So I will now close this. Now let us go for the search. Let us see what is there. Okay, so let us search for the OBS. So there is two options are given when we do the search with OBS. So we will have to obviously go in the development because OBS will be already part of the development packages. So let us search for the OBS here. Let us see if it is available. I don't think it is there. I think we will have to do a system upgrade and update, then only the OBS will be available here. Otherwise, it is not available right now. Anyway, but now we know how to do it. Okay, now what I will do is, let us check out the info section. So it is giving us a change log. So you can read through the change log. And finally is the exit from the Aptos Center. Now let us check out the system upgrade. So here you have to just click on the system upgrade, input your password. It should start the system upgrade. Let us see what happens. Okay, while it is happening in the background, the system upgrade will happen. So now it is giving us an option to upgrade, to show the change log or to exit. So let us check out the change log. So see what happens. So it is nothing, but it is doing nothing but doing the commands in the terminal commands in the background for the upgrade, and it is showing the same list that was shown earlier when we tried to do the upgrade from the Aptos App Center. So this is same, only the way to do things is different, but The output will be similar, that your system will be upgraded safely. Okay. So now in this system category, you have got the dev package builder. So this is normally not available as a default in most of the Linux distros, but it is available here. I don't know what G is exec is. Then you got the light DM greeter settings, live USB creator, printer settings, synaptic package manager, system info is there, system profiler and benchmark. This is the benchmarking tool. You got system upgrade, we have checked. We have got the system upgrade scheduler also. So if you click on scheduler, it will schedule your system upgrade. So you can schedule between 1 hour up to 7 days. So you can do your upgrade after 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or you can do it after 7 days. And you can remove the schedule also. So if you have got a preset schedule for upgrade, you can remove that schedule later also. Then you have got the task manager. We have seen Thunar file manager. Time shift is there for the backups. USB disk formatter. Wala panel is there. Welcome and the XFC. Then in video section you have got camera where the cheese is there. So cheese is a selfie taker. You got hypnotic TV, VLC media player. Zine is there and XJDO is there. For recording your Brasero, for subtitles for your videos, you got the subtitle editor. In tools, you got the AV Mux, so this is also video editor. You got Blender, DVD encoder, DVD styler, Caden Live is there by default. Live Mystic video converter is there, stop motion is there, Voco screen NG is there, Windows FF is there. So this is a format converter, and XJDO is there. Only thing that is not there is the OBS Studio. Otherwise, all the video applications required are there for a creator. Now in the web browser, I think this is Epiphany. I don't know which it is there. Let us click on the web browser. It should open the default web browser. And there is Wine is pre-installed. You can configure Wine, uninstall Wine software, and you can install Windows software using the Wine wrapper. So if you click on Wine wrapper, you can directly choose the exe file from the file manager and install it. Okay, nothing else to yes. So Firefox is the default browser, only the one browser that is available here, and you can set it as a default browser. Let us check out the version. I think it should be the latest one. Okay, it is not that latest, it is 102 version. Latest is I think 105 and some minor version of 105. Okay, I will close this. So I think we have checked out everything. With this, I stop the video here. So you got a good idea about the Sparky Linux Multimedia Edition. I find it very exciting. This is meant for the hardcore professional media creators, and you should give Sparky Linux Media Edition a try in your virtual machine. First check it out. If you like it, then you can install it, and please, if you find it usable, please donate to the Sparky Linux distribution project. So such good work has to be promoted by doing some small donation. Do your donations as per your capability, but do something. Do donate at least $5. Something you have to donate, because it takes a long time for the developers to develop such a nice system. I find this is one of the cleanest and what I can say, cleanest and the most good looking Linux distribution. So it has nothing shiny, but it is very stable. I can feel there is no lag, nothing is there. It is working perfectly in the virtual machine. I even don't feel that it is working in a virtual machine. I think it is installed on my laptop. That fine, it is working. So with this, I stop the video here. See you in the next video where we will check out the Sparky Linux Game Over Edition. So see you, bye.